It's a lie. In the corner, it's alive. It's not Chelsea live. It is Chelsea not live. Chelsea barely alive today. Here we go. Chelsea not alive. Chelsea barely alive. And this is Rick, who lives. And this is our goodie that I was trying to open live on the channel for you guys. And you remember how I told you guys how my channel is hopefully gonna be like rags to riches kind of story, where I start at the bottom and you watch these like crappy live videos and you chat with me and you're really excited because I'm actually here talking to you. And then someday I grow up and have real internet and real lighting or something. Like, these videos are meant to improve with time. So, I mean,
that's the hope.
I need better internet. I need to not be working off of an Xfinity hotspot. I need home internet. Watch my videos. Watch me open Zelda. And do things like play Pokemon. And hang out with him. And watch him look at me funny. So that I can get internet. Watch my videos. I can get internet. So we went. Where did we go?
GameStop. Stood in line for 2 hours.
It's not to get inside. To get to the register, we stood in line for 2 hours.
Ridiculous.
Why did we stand in line for 2 hours, honey?
Well, Zelda.
No, I meant like the incompetence of the employee. It wasn't. I don't want to make it sound like the employees weren't doing their jobs. The employees were doing the wrong jobs because they were told to do the wrong jobs. We'll get there. Let's start with, so we tried to unbox this live. So the stream had crap health and it wasn't sending and we were done with it. We were just done with it. It's making us miserable. So now we're just doing this quick. Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda, special edition, super limited quantity, Thanksgiving 2017 release 2DS. And why did we get this one, honey?
Because Zelda.
Truth. Why else did we get this one, honey?
Because it's Chelsea green.
I like green.
That's great.
So I already pulled out a manual, and it looks like we have some AR cards. So some artificial reality. These cards are required to play the built-in application games. So one of the nifty, awesome things about this, and there's the body one. Oh, look at charger. Oh my god, charger.
Chargers are good.
Wow, charger.
Chargers are very good.
Anybody bought a new phone recently and not had a charger come with it? Isn't that crap? Come out. This is the first time I've had a Game Boy since Game Boy Color. It's ridiculous. This thing's, like, huge in a new way. Like, I played the bricks.
Here we go. We've got, what, green faceplate, yellow button, gray joystick.
Dude, I don't even play with the kids' DS's.
Green.
I'm kind of disappointed.
It's not quite as gold as it looks on the packaging on the edging, but
That's not gold.
no,
There's no way that's gold. That's like a gray black. I was really excited because I love green things, but even more so it being, there we go. It being a Legend of Zelda, it is. It's like a mustard. It's not. So the pictures I saw online kind of depicted the side here, and the back strip on this DS is like a real Legend of Zelda Gold. Like, legit, like, Legend of Zelda Gold. And I guess with, like, the light hitting it in the camera, I see why it looks that way. Because in the camera, it does look that way, doesn't it? It looks like a legit Legend of Zelda Gold. But so it looks like almost semi-metallic on camera, but it's not. It's a really, like, dull mustard.
Real flat color.
Yeah. And I'm just not as impressed as I wanted to be with the color itself. So that's unfortunate. But, hey, it's the fanciest Game Boy either one of us has ever owned. And we have a rule in our house. Ooh, it's starting. First time we turn it on. What's the rule about new electronics?
No kids for the first year.
Yeah, no. No one under the age of 18 will get to touch this for their first year. What is happening here? I don't understand. Okay, now this is what's really going to get me.
Stylus.
What? There are 2 screens and a stylus. Like, this is not Game Boy Color. Oh! Please configure the following settings to prepare the system for use. If you are a child, please have a parent or guardian configure these settings for you, as it is important they are correct. And I'm going to tell you that if the child can understand that statement, they can configure the damn thing themselves.
Truth.
Like, straight up. If your kid can read that, you don't need to configure their DS for them. Let them learn themselves. Technological skills will help them in their futures. A note regarding the system's display. About this system. We built this system on Zelda. Oh, I'm dying. Although the Nintendo 2DS system can run all Nintendo 3DS software, it cannot display 3D images or video. That's kind of a no shit. So to me, the reason I bought a 2DS is because I'm so old school that I would prefer not to see things 3D yet. Like, I'm gonna be mastering a lot of new gaming skills just using a stylus and, like, the different controls and the 2 screens now. It's gonna be me completely retraining myself already. But then making everything 3D,
that might mess with you.
Fuck you. So I was like, I can skip that and pay $80 for a gaming system and play all the latest games instead of paying $300. And then they have so the 2DS XL. I don't need to spend twice as much so that it folds in half. Don't need to. The party don't start till I sit during. Screw you! I saw that in the monitor, you ass. The date and time. Today is November 23rd. But it's already got the year in there for me, and what I understand of these, and I mean, honestly, we didn't do a lot of research. We did a little bit of research. And that was, I went to Best Buy and looked up 2DS, and I saw the pretty colors, and I went, ooh, that one's great. I like Zelda. And I suggested to Richard that for Christmas this year, we get ourselves a green 2DS. And so we waited until today, because they didn't exist until today. Well, they did. They existed, but they were not available for purchase until today. And then after we ate a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner with my father, we went to Best
Buy first.
And they didn't have it at the Best Buy on our way home. But across the parking lot was GameStop. Let me tell you, GameStop had the merch, but Best Buy had the customer service. Like, GameStop's 2 hours. So why did we spend 2 hours in line? We spent 2 hours in line because...
Well, they had 2 registers. Sadly,
2 registers.
But like most GameStops, they're small, so they only got 2, maybe 3 registers in the store. But they kept the rewards services to every single person. I know you're supposed to offer that, but it's real busy.
They didn't streamline their checkout at all.
No.
We have to share a username.
Yep.
We don't ever do that.
Nope.
We haven't discussed this part.
Nope.
I don't think it occurred to us that Gameboy meant username.
Nope.
Because, again, Game Boy Color, and I didn't have to... I have to tell it shit about myself. Like, I did not have to tell the electronics about my life in the past. When did we start educating our electronics about ourselves? Now, I have a toy coming into my household this Christmas season that I have willingly purchased that I'm a little frightened of because I was afraid of Furbies as a child. So I imagine you can figure out what toy that's coming into my household that I did not Black Friday that shit. I did not.
No.
I did not. I put that on layaway 2 weeks ago. Mostly because I have 3 girls. So I needed 3 of them. And most places, if you sit back like further, the camera doesn't focus as often. That's not a problem. So most places have a limit of 2 on this item. I wanted 3. So I put it on layaway. Early. Because last year, by this time, they were like $300. Even at Walmart. And for Black Friday, they were not in stock. It was brutal. So we got the awesome new super limited edition 2DS Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's pre-installed in there. We're gonna figure out this whole username situation, and then we're gonna play some Zelda, and we're gonna feel like gods. Feel like gods. You feel like God?
You know, I'll feel like something.
The correct answer is every morning when I wake up to you, darling. Yeah. That's right. Alright, guys. Thank you.
What she said.
Thank you for sharing in this super awesome, super limited quantities. We got a Zelda 2DS. Did you? Video. And I will hopefully see you live again soon. I'm super, super sad about missing a day of vlogging.
Also about that focus problem.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm thinking tomorrow I might be broadcasting from McDonald's. Let's see, they got some free Wi-Fi up in that bitch. That's gonna work for me. Watch this. Have a good night, guys.